Hello, I've given you how to make a speech or to build a sermon. Now I just want to go into the various parts of the speech or the sermon and begin, for example, by telling you about the introduction of your speech. I told you that in the introduction you should answer the question, what? What am I talking about? I am Dr. Sylvester Odanga, here to tell you about how to have an excellent speech. So in the introduction, you talk about what you are going to talk about. I usually tell my students, you tell them what you are going to tell them, then you tell them, then you tell them what you just told them. That's a great speech. Tell them what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you just told them. That's a wonderful speech. So in the introduction, you are telling them what you are going to tell them. What is it? But don't begin your speech with a definition. Definitions are academic. They are very boring. So don't do that. Instead, begin your speech with either a series 2 or 3 of questions or with a story. And usually, personally, I like questions. Questions are good because they make people think and it engages their mind. But you could also do a story. And when it comes to stories, I strongly recommend your personal stories. I don't recommend quote unquote funny stories that you pick from somewhere. Why? Because funny stories always make fun of someone. And somebody is bound to be offended because you made fun of them. On the other hand, when you give your personal story, a story of something you did that does not bring you out in very good light, something that makes people laugh at you, when people laugh at you at your own instigation, they connect. And suddenly they have boarded this vehicle and you're going to travel with them a good distance in this speech. I'm not guaranteeing you'll go with them out to the end, but I'm telling you you'll move a good distance. For example, when I give speeches, sometimes I tell them about my childhood and I tell them how I walked without shoes and the result that had on my feet, that the sole of my feet actually looks like the skin of a leopard, and that's true. And they smile and they laugh at me because some of them, their feet are like that because they were like me. And those who don't have it go wondering what? Wow, his feet, the sole of his feet are like the skin of a leopard. And by that, we connect. So step 1, in your introduction, connect. Either by asking questions or by telling a personal story that does not put you in very good light. In the next video, I'll tell you why you should do that. Thank you very much. Take a watch. The next video.